Even though it's Labor Day and I'm a little bit under the weather and I technically don't even have to be here, I couldn't not give you everything you need to know for this upcoming week for the Griffs. I'm Griffin Della Penna and you are watching Around Canisius Athletics, presented by Niagara Scenic Tours. The cross-country team has already hit their stride this season as both the men's and women's team won the Little 3 Championship on Saturday against St. Bonaventure and Niagara. Tom Appenheimer and Marissa Silba both finished first in the event, as the men have now won the last 16 Little 3 championships and 18 out of the last 20 on the women's side. Both teams will now travel to South Bend, Indiana, as they will both take part in the National Catholic Championships hosted by Notre Dame. The volleyball team lost all 3 of their matches this past weekend at the Duquesne Robert Morris Invite, but they look to put that behind them as they will now have their first home games of the season as they host the Western New York Invite. Yours truly will be on the call for all 3 matches, which gives you even more incentive to tune in for their Thursday night game against UB, Friday against Youngstown State, and then Saturday afternoon against Bucknell. Tanke picked up his first win as head coach of the Canisius men's soccer team last Friday versus Stonehill, as Julius Schoner netted the penalty kick in the 66th minute for the 1-0 victory. On Monday, the Griffs battled Dartmouth, resulting in a 0-0 tie. So this upcoming week will be the last game of a 4-game homestand for the Griffs as they host St. Bonaventure this upcoming Friday. 2 gritty, low-scoring affairs for the Canisius women's soccer team resulted in a 0-1-1 week as they lost 1-0 against UB on Wednesday and a 0-0 draw on Sunday at Colgate. They will now travel to St. Bonaventure on Wednesday to cap off their 4-game road trip before traveling back home on Saturday to host Cleveland State. So that's going to do it for this episode of Around Canisius Athletics. Make sure to follow all of our social medias as well as tune in to GoGriffs.com. Signing off, I'm Griffin Della Penna, and as always, go Griffs.